Hi, have you ever walked away from a conversation and thought, you aren't quite yourself? Maybe you said what you thought they wanted to hear, or you laughed at the right moments. You were polite and you were agreeable, but maybe if you were honest, you weren't you. And that's the thing about being likable. It can sometimes come at the cost of your authenticity. Hi, I'm Jasmine, and I love all things psychology. And in today's video, we're going to be discussing, are you authentic? Or are you just trying to be likable? Everything that I discuss today will be based on empirical backed research data, psychologists, and of course, everything will be referenced down below for you to check out for yourself. If you do like this kind of videos, I have a series waiting just for you. And of course, more videos will be coming soon. So, why do we become likable? Psychology tells us that many of our people-pleasing behaviors start in childhood, when love might have felt conditional. For example, being quiet, being helpful, or maybe just good. So we just learnt to do whatever kept us safe. We became adaptable, pleasant, and approved of. And at the time, that approval would have felt like love. So we continued to do so and chased it. According to attachment theory, the emotional bonds we form with early caregivers shape how we relate to others. If love felt unpredictable or had to be earned, we might grow up anxiously trying to please, afraid of being rejected or too much. We become hyper-aware of others' needs and lose touch of our own. The cost of being likable. Being liked can feel like safety, but often it becomes a role that we play. And by doing so, we often forget where the role ends and you begin. Psychologists call this the self-concept clarity. How clearly and confidently you know who you are. When it's low, you might shapeshift to meet others' expectations, losing sight of your own needs. It's like being in every room but never really arriving. You laugh at jokes that don't land, you say yes when you're exhausted, and maybe you smile when your chest is tight. Over time, the cost of being likable is that your real self gets buried underneath the performance. What authenticity actually means. Now, authenticity doesn't mean that you never compromise. It means knowing who you are and choosing when to bend. It means that your values lead the way, not your fears. It's less about saying everything you think, and more about not losing yourself to the silence. And according to Carl Rogers, authenticity grows when your self-image aligns with your lived-in experience. That's congruence, where confidence starts. Reconnecting with your real self. Now, I used to think that authenticity was something that was found. Like, if I journaled enough or said enough affirmations, the real me would just appear. But psychology says something different. Your authentic self isn't lost. It's just been quiet, beneath all the layers that you put on to be loved. According to Rogers, the more our self-image matches our lived experience, the more authentic and mentally well we feel. And when there's a mismatch, it creates incongruence. And that's when we start to feel disconnected, not just from others, but from ourselves. One study by Kernis and Goldman found that people who reported feeling more authentic also experienced lower stress, higher self-esteem, and stronger relationships. And the big question is, why? Truthfully, because they weren't constantly performing. You were never meant to please everyone, but you are meant to know yourself. And the right people will respond to the real you. You don't have to be perfect, you just have to be present. And truthfully, likability fades, but authenticity, it stays. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video resonated with you. If you have any questions, please ask them down below. Of course, I'll link all the references for you as well. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more. Bye!